Web content. Don't assume that because someone has visited your website that they have already decided to support you. You still need to persuade them to take action. Think about your key messages, your tone of voice, and particular images and videos you could use. What do you want them to convey, and how can they help you to achieve your campaign goals? It's also important to remember to include a call to action, which gives you a clear way of measuring the success of your campaign. Before you put content on your page, think about the following. Who is your audience? What action do you want them to take? What might motivate them to take action? What might stop them? What might persuade them to take additional action or share your campaign?
Social media. Social media is a tool that makes sharing your message through large networks of people relatively easy. It can also be used to build pressure on your targets and force them to act if they think social media attention is hurting their image, reputation, or profile. A key part of social media campaigns is interacting with your existing and prospective supporters. This group will become your biggest advocates, and they should feel passionate about spreading the word about your campaign. Social media helps prospective allies and new supporters see their values, identity, and concerns in the encryption story, know others they identify with are acting on encryption in a way that appears as authentic to them, feel empowered to take actions that resonate with them, their concerns, and the concerns of the community. You can use social media platforms like Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, and Snapchat to tell your story, recruit supporters, build event attendance, and get the attention of your target. Here are some social media ideas that can attract attention to your campaign. Post interesting images, art, photography, memes, etc. That will attract a lot of engagement in the form of shares, comments, and likes. Tools like Canva and Adobe Spark are free and low-cost options for creating images. Create videos by asking supporters to share their stories on camera. You can also live stream events and activities on Facebook and Instagram, or live post to their stories feature on Snapchat and Twitter. Invite experts to talk about an issue on a video conference call on sites like Google Hangout. You can use tools like Apple iMovie or YouTube Editor, or other low-cost options for video editing. Share news and conversation stars on sites like Twitter and Facebook as a way to spark dialogue about encryption. Lively and interactive conversation helps your social media pages receive high engagement and boost your overall visibility online. Document your actions with photos and videos of your supporters at work on your campaign. For example, post photos of supporters out in the community collecting petition signatures, or live stream an event that you're organizing to demonstrate your influence. Ask supporters to tag themselves in photos and videos on sites whenever possible to help expand the reach online. Ask influencers to endorse your campaign. Influencers, people, or organizations with large social media followings can help champion your message by backing your call to action. Celebrities, politicians, educators, athletes, internet personalities, and civil society groups are all examples of influencers who may have large followings in your community. Make your campaign more accessible to people who may not be able to attend in-person actions and events. Social media allows us to increase a campaign's visibility through building relationships and communicating with existing and potential activists or stakeholders. Using social media effectively could be the boost a campaign needs. To many, social media seems like a busy and messy whirlwind of people coming and going without a trace. However, in reality, social media marketing is a highly tracked arena full of analytics, statistics, and trends. This lends itself to us in the campaigns because it allows us to see what content works and, more importantly, what doesn't, so we can adapt and improve.
There are 3 key things to bear in mind with your tone when posting or engaging with content on behalf of your campaign. Natural language. Social media is a series of everyday interactions. Avoid technical language and jargon and ensure your message can be understood even by people new to your campaign. Conversations. Most people's social media accounts are projections of their personalities. It's the same with organizations. Prompt conversations and respond positively and promptly to questions and suggestions. Personality. Use positive, open communication to ensure your work is something people want to be part of, using accessible language that appeals to your audience's values and avoids jargon. Encourage your supporters to talk to each other via your social media presences, such as your Facebook page. Ask them to recommend the campaign to their friends and to pass on links and spread the word. They could also write blogs, upload photographs, or share videos of campaign activities they've undertaken. Like any campaign, those driven through social media shouldn't be static. It's important to keep updating information and introducing news aspects to the campaign to maintain interest and engagement. Multimedia might also play a role here, allowing you to refresh content by presenting short videos, podcasts, or hosting interactive web chats. There also may be topical angles on your agenda, so keep an eye on popular trends and hashtags of tools, and start from the places and platforms where your people already are, and find ways to reach and engage them.